Okay. Hello, guys. I'm Matt. Welcome back to our channel. So, today I wanted to give you guys some updates. I know that I have been delaying a little bit to post here and give updates about the project. So, I just wanted to, do a bit of a showcase on where we are at the moment with the project. This is our baby Yoda, our autonomous agent inside VSCode. So let's come and check where we are at the moment. So, okay. So over here, you can see that I've been creating quite a few agents and have been changing a little bit the layout, have been changing the user experience, and it's looking really nice. We are able to introduce little by little more functionalities. Well, now at the moment we have these files here, aware. Now every conversation will be aware of its file. So let's give a test here. We come over here, we select this file here and just ask, can you tell me a little about this file? So you can see that the AI will recognize the context of this application, of this particular file, and this will be in the context of our conversation as long as the file is not changed or you don't change its active selection. But in case you do, this will also change. What about now? Okay, so probably bugged out a little bit. What about the current file? So you can see that this entire piece of code has been passed. Yeah. So we can save a lot of tokens doing this because it's not really registering as a message, but instead is dynamically updating this. And yeah, we have here the create agent part, where we would just simply give a name. Jazz. Let's create jazz. So a jazz musician loves singing while talking to people. So let's hope it works. All right, jazz is created. Hello. They swinging. So you can see here that we already have some also the context of the agent is also correctly inserted into the conversation. So yeah, and we can expand on this a lot. And yeah, now I have been also working on other features to incrementally develop our agents, because we don't only want this, right? We want each agent to be able to do more, basically. And it will get pretty interesting once we create or allow and develop the code running part, where the AI will be able to analyze and run code. If you don't want to wait out for any other extensions to still come, like GitHub Copilot X, which, by the way, doesn't have the same features as we do, because if you take a look over here, we also have pretty much many of the features GitHub Copilot X has. For example, we can copy paste the code directly. Also, GitHub Copilot X also do this. So we can also create a file directly. Yeah, we would choose the directory. Yeah, we should probably add a name, right? On did receive, just for example. Yeah, and then you can see here we have already this file created and saved already for you. So convenient. You don't have to be, passing your context here and there. So I think create some tests and do things more autonomously. We are already set up for functions, but I have been editing functions as a database, also as a property of agent. So basically, each agent will be having a set of available actions that it can execute. So for each type of agent, you probably want to have a type of set of actions that a certain agent can do. And yeah, I think this is gonna be the part for growing agent. This area here is probably the next functionality we'll be taking a look at, is where it's probably gonna be a chat conversation that you would have with the agent, and the agent would be throwing back questions and try to analyze how he should behave and how he should handle things or do things in a particular way, how he should probably present data, how he would talk to you, or how would his response be altered, right? Basically. So yeah, this is up next. We also have here this workspace context that I'm developing. So basically, you can come over here and add this whole pack of contents of items and the files, and create a workspace representation of it. What that means is that we will be going over its content and asking to the AI to generate representations of this file, and then we can also summarize these representations of each smaller files and create a workspace representation where the AI will at least have a way and a representation of the entire thing, not only a certain piece of code, not only a certain function. The AI would be actually aware of the entire file system. And this is pretty much also implemented. You can see how it's looking like. You can select the files. We also probably have a babyoda.ignore here, but basically you can also deselect entire rows of folders. So it becomes easier and faster. Of course, you wouldn't want to have node modules. No fucking way. You can see that node modules is very, very dense. Even to open this thing here is... I don't want to calculate the size. Well, anyways. So that's what we got going. So far it's looking good. I will start a new series soon, and using this application we should be heading to lots of good things. I have been using this thing to actually develop its own front end. So we get the AI working in itself very simply, and that's pretty good. Soon, I guess with a couple more improvements, we can probably start doing some autonomous actions. We can do already if we configure, but we want to be safe that the AI will be effective enough to do a set of actions, but not lose track of its goals, of its, do not hallucinate so much. Because the problem is that the AI, this GPT-4, what we are using here, it can get a pretty high percentile, but the 5% wrong, it's what actually killed the entire thing. Because if the AI starts to focus on something that it should not, and it's very easy to find yourself in a loop. So we want to find a balance between letting the AI do a couple of steps, asking back to the user, hopefully we also will be able to receive the new code interpreter as an API, I hope. So that probably can be something interesting as well, depending on how they do it. So I guess that's pretty much sums it up. I think this whole process of coding this application and actually using it on my workflow have been really good for any learning experience you might want to have. I think it's also quite simple in some, depending on how you would set up something like this. Of course, we are setting up pretty much everything from scratch. I mean, I have not used any chat libraries. I have not used streaming, any streaming libraries or packages. So that made this whole process very good to learn how these things actually worked. Streaming, I guess that's it for me. I believe it's the most annoying things I have ever done, but it's also pretty cool to see how the data kind of works at this level, actually receiving the data, and yeah. So I guess that's it. The new series that is coming up, I think it will be probably two series that will be coming up. One is our marketing / social media agent that were from the previous videos. If you guys watched that series, thank you very much. We didn't quite finish that series. I was starting a lot. I was starting to do this type of content, and now we have our own agent, or our own agents over here, so we can pretty much continue that series as well as we want it, right? Another series that I plan on taking on from now on, more committed, more seriously. It's a series that is going to be called Morning Commit, where we just go over some software engineering topics related every day at your morning. So it's aimed to learn and understand more about your various topics of software engineering. We will start with data structures and algorithms. Every day we just go over a couple of algorithms, where we can use them, how we can make them efficient, how we can what are the use cases for these algorithms, and I think it's gonna be pretty chilled series, because I'm planning on. That's it. Let me know what you think and what should be the direction of this project, and bye bye.